Welcome back to Bad Bowling 101 with your boy Coach C. Today we're going to be doing a ball review on the Brunswick Endeavor. Brunswick Endeavor, new pearl by Brunswick. Let's check this baby out. Here is my pen in relation, so you guys can see it in relation to the fingers. The layout and the numbers will be here. Another pearl, huh? Another pearl. Here we are again. Every Wednesday night at 10. No, I'm just kidding. You guys remember the NFL thing? Anyway, make a long story short, though, this is where we're at. Brunswick with another pearl. The question is, how good is it going to be? It's supposed to be a mini hook monster. And how does it compare with all the pearls that have came out recently? Like the Bilmo ball, the Journey, like the Exponent Pearl, or all the other ones that have came out, like the Attention Star. I mean, I can keep going and going and going because there's so many balls to choose from. Have you guys ever noticed that? Like, they just keep on making them. Like, oh my God, you don't think that the last 10 pearls that you came out with were good enough? So you made another one? Now, here's the catch-22. If they got HK22 on it, then they are different than the ones that came out before. But, I mean, how many pearls can you have? I mean, some of these balls are going to end up like Fast and the Furious, 38, 39. I mean, they're going to be in wheelchairs, racing wheelchairs. That's how I feel about some of these pearls. I mean, holy smokes. They just don't stop coming out, right? Okay, so, I mean, I remember they said bowling balls are going to start slowing down. So they did. Instead of making 2 a month per company, now they're making 3. Anyway, let's see what the Endeavor can do. Everybody's hyping this and everybody's hyping that. Well, let me ask you a question, right? Before we get into this. Let me ask you this. Have any of you guys ever noticed that nobody ever gives a ball a bad review? Nobody ever says, hey, I'd rather puke than use this ball. Like me with the AT&T. You know, that's the catch-22. Everybody says every ball is great. I don't think every ball is great. I don't. And I don't have to lie either. If it's good, I'll tell you if it's good. If it's bad, I'll tell you if it's bad. If I'll tell you it ain't going in my bag, it ain't going in my bag. Matter of fact, I can tell you how good a ball is. If I'm going to keep that said ball, it's good. If I'm going to get rid of that said ball, then it's not good for me. Okay, so we're going to start this from 20. We'll throw from 17. I think 17 is going to be too much, but I'll try to stay up the back of it the best that I can. Okay, guys? There we go. There we go. Now, can I repeat that? I don't know. Will I try for you? Yes, I will. Alright, guys. Second shot with the Endeavor. Now, if you see me walking off the camera, it's to blow my nose because, man, brothers, getting over being sick yet again. Okay, so we're going to be back up the back of it again. The best we can. Oh, 5-pin. For any of you who know what that means, 5-pin. Okay, which brings us to the first movie quote of the day. The first movie quote of the day is, drum roll please, Death by Stereo. Death by Stereo. I got all of you stumped with that one. Death by Stereo. So all you had your hand up, and you know why. You lose. You lose. Okay, so last shot from 17. Death by Stereo. Alright, so last one from 17. Death by Stereo is a movie quote. And let's try to get up the back of this one one last time. Alright, so I think I came around the side of that, putting a little too much tilt on it. That's on me, but hey, the show must go on. So, let's pick up the spare. And let's go to 22. Where we can put a little bit of shape on this bad boy and see what it can really do, right? Alright, put a little bit of shape on this bad boy. Let's see what it can really do. Endeavor. Where'd they come up with that name? Better yet, where'd they come up with the colors? You know? It kind of looked like they took the tour, the MB Tour pearl, and added some blue to it. Instead of it being purple, they just put green. I mean, that's what a stupid person might say. All right, let's see what this baby can do. Let's take her out for a real test drive now. She drives quite nice, I think. Yeah, felt pretty good. Felt good off the hand. Slide was stable. Wasn't bad. Wasn't bad at all. All right, second shot with the Endeavor. I wonder who came up with that name anyway. Endeavor. Ah. Okay, but the ball seemed like it was rolled pretty well first one. 10-pin. You gotta love a 10-pin, baby. It happens. Alright, back in the Endeavor. Let's get a couple more shots with it from 22. Oh my goodness. So, first two were outside. I missed a little inside with it. But it still actually turned the corner in red. It was a light mixer, but hey. Alright. So, what I've noticed so far is when I'm playing it on the outside, it's reading, but the more inside line, like I just took that inside line where I played it, where it was breaking, the break point was about 6-7, I noticed that it labored a little bit. Now, I don't know if you guys notice or not, but when you're watching ball reviews, if somebody is using certain shots, like chromium, for example, chromium is built to give you friction. Chromium is built to make the ball hook, to make it look great. I'm not using that. I'm using a regular house shot, a regular 42 feet, 28 volume is what I'm using. That's it. Now, most of the oil I give you is closer to, from 7 in, but nevertheless, I'm not on a Scores chromium. I'm just giving you a heads up. So when you see these guys hooking the lane while they're doing a ball review, that's what you're seeing. And I'm not knocking them. I'm not. I promise you I'm not. However, when you're trying to get a true read on a ball and you're watching somebody bowl on chromium, you're not getting a true read. You'll get a true read when there's a gang of friction. That's what you're getting. But as far as a true read of the ball's performance, nah. Okay, last shot from 22, and then we're going to go left. Trip 4. Okay, so, and again, so now we're going to go left. Now, I might have to scuff a little surface to it because, again, there's a lot of heavy oil on the inside. And being at 27, I'm going to have to get it done. So, yeah. All right. So check this out, right? We're going to go to 20. We're going to move over to 27, right? Now, being this is a fresh shot, and that is a pearl ball with a fresh coat, a polish on it, I think it might slide a little far. So I might have to add a little surface to it. But the reason why I didn't add any surface to it is because I wanted to make sure that we're getting a true read of the ball. So let's go to 27, and let's see what she's got. Okay, that wasn't bad at all. Now, as you can see, I got that down. That was the inside line. So the goal might be to push it out just a little further to see how it's going to read. All right, let's take a look at it. And then the question is, how does it match up to, say, like, to some of the other pros that just recently came out by Brunswick. You know what I'm saying? Like the Troublemaker. How good is it in comparison to something like that? Alright. In case you're not a Storm guy, right? Yeah, in case you're not a Storm guy, how is it in relation to, say, the Troublemaker? Or some of the pros on the Brunswick side? And if you just don't care, then it makes it even better, because then it opens you up for every brand, every line, every company. Okay, now, with that shot, I did get it outside. And it's still red, which is a plus. So for those of you that didn't pay attention, it shaked very well. And I did get it outside. Yes, I did. Alright, so, not bad, right? First shot inside, second outside. Third shot was a little inside of the third shot, I mean. Alright, so we need a movie quote. So the movie quote is, you need to have more respect, because I almost was your father, but the line was a little too long. That's awesome. Alright, so back to 27. Oh, a 10 pin, huh? It just had to be one in there, didn't it? So let's take one more shot in 27, then let's move left. Alright, so last shot in 27, and we'll jump left. But even though it's got the factory compound polish on it, the factory finish and polish, it's still reading pretty well. I mean, very well. Very, very well. So, I'm going to go on a limb and say this ball is not very limited. Oh my. Lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. Consider me impressed. Alright, so now we're going to jump over to 32. 32 it is. Now this is another big testing point right here. Because again, remember, it ain't got any service on it. It's out the box. Oh, 7-10 split. It wasn't a show until we had one of those, right? Alright. So here's the second shot. Now remember, fresh oil shot out there. I got to make sure I get enough hand in it. And the speed's got to be perfect. But the show must go on. Which brings us to the next movie quote. And it goes as follows. Well, how would you feel if you've been dead for a day and a half and somebody else brought you some more bad news? You'll never get that one. And it's one of my favorite movies of all time. Alright. Here we go. Okay, so I missed that a wee bit outside, but that's on me though. That's on me, baby. That's on me. Alright, so let's pick this pair up. Let's throw a couple more. Yeah, that was on me. I got that too far outside. I gotta get that inside a little bit. Alright. So, let's go ahead and tighten that line just a hair. And see how it reads. Do I think that it can work from 32? Sure. But do I think that it would be too early in the block for me to do it? Yeah. Yeah, I need to burn the lane. We need to burn the lanes up first, but I might actually take this to league with me just to see how it fares after it's done. Alright, let me move a little more inside with my eyes. That's it. No, that thing still didn't turn, did it? No. Did y'all notice that? It didn't. It didn't read and jerk at all. Zero. Yeah, no. Alright, well, I mean, we're trying to learn. We're trying to learn here. Now, remember, a lot of volume in there. It's alright, though. It's alright, though. We just have to throw another one. So, with that being said, I'll throw 2 more shots and we can end it. Because I'm telling you, I seen what I needed to see. It reads perfectly. It's smooth. It's clean. It can look like it can be a little jerky, though. But, nevertheless, I like it. So 2 more shots and let's go ahead and get it on out of here. Better. That was better. That was better. Alright, so last shot of the day with the Endeavor. And it's going to be 32. Now, is this cleaner than, say, the Troublemaker? I'm going to say yeah, but it's... No, I'm going to say no. They're probably pretty comparable. Let's throw this last shot. But I like them both. I think this one might have a hair more back end, though. I don't know. Nah, I didn't think that would read enough. Lanes ain't broken out enough for it to be enough friction outside, but that's okay, though. This is what we're here for. We're here to learn. Learn, and we're here to learn how to do it, where to work, where it won't work, and that's okay. But I'll tell you what, if I was on chromium throwing that shot, she would ping. But I'm not going to put that down there. Nah, that's not what I'm willing to do. But what I am willing to do is give you guys an honest opinion. How good is the Endeavor, man? I don't know. Did it look good out here? Actually, yeah. Did it read for me? Yeah. If I wanted to use this on the fresh, I'd probably be about 22 with it and just roll it and see what it could do. Sorry, I'm going to pick this last one up, or try to anyway. So, I would see what I can do with it. You guys know me. And I would see what I can do, have a lot of fun with it. And you know what? I might just do that one of these league nights, first game, just stroke it right up. Go 13-3 with it, just to see how it's going to read. And I think it'd be a big night. Now, do I recommend the ball to you? Here's the catch-22. Is it good enough for you to use? Sure, but here's the catch-22. So is every other pro there is out there. Here's the thing, man. You got to decide what's best for you. Do I think that this pearl would be in my bag over the Exponent, over the Journey, over the 17,316 other pearls I got? I don't know. But what I can tell you is this. I can compare them for you guys. We can even put a little surface in the comparison. And then alone, can I tell you? But do I think I would put that ball above the Journey and the Exponent pearl? No. But I have them for purpose. Right? Because I know when I'm going from my benchmark, those balls shape and everything fits. So that's why I say what I say. Now, make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure, again, email me if you have some games that we can play for a giveaway, for a jersey or a ball. And that's badbadbowling@101@gmail.com. Make sure you're hitting the like button because, guys, we're growing. I can see it every day. And make sure you're hitting the subscribe button, helping with the drop for 5. Coach C, this is Bad Bowling. Have a great day.